So here's the deal. I'm getting ready to install the spoiler for the 2003 Nissan Altima. Tell you a little secret about this spoiler. This spoiler actually belongs to the 2006 through 12 Dodge Charger. That's right. I'm going to fit the Dodge Charger spoiler on this Altima. Know that this is not the spoiler for this 2003 Nissan Altimas, okay? Usually they hang right here on the edge, right? Now, here's the cool thing about this that I realized that I've noticed. There are these lines, the body lines. There's this nice shape, contour area, and that's where it kind of flows and it meets this. So it looks really nice, so I think that's why I decided to use the Charger spoiler on this type of model of Nissan. Even where it sits, and it sits where it's just at the edge. It fits really nice. Like, the only drawback, it doesn't sit well. If you noticed, it rocks. So I'm gonna have to make some adjustments where this thing is gonna sit flush. Because right now, you see the problem? That's not good. This middle part has this type of shape. That's the only thing that's keeping this thing from looking perfectly, that's going to sit perfectly well on the trunk. Okay, but it looks great. It fits the car. I measured it already from here to here and this distance to that distance. So when it comes to drilling, I know exactly where to go. So one of the things that I really wanted to accomplish here is that I wanted to make the adjustment on the spoiler so it can fit this car. I mean, at this point, we want to make sure it sits correctly, because if it doesn't, you're going to end up with a really bad spoiler. So this is the idea. So this is the product that I used. It's like a cement putty. You can get this at a hardware store or Walmart or something like that. When you knead it, it turns into, after a few minutes, it turns into a really solid cement type of material. You just want it as sturdy as you can. Sand it off to where it meets the contour of your vehicle. So I've added the material, sanded it down. These are ready to go. And that's what it looks like. Okay. These plastic pieces need to fit snugly in there. So I've trimmed the edges here. So it pretty much sits like this. And I put an R here, that means right, and then there's a right. Okay, so there you go. These sit like that. Okay. If I put the camera down a little bit, and you'll see that I have to put these pins inside the two little holes in there, and that's where it's going to grab onto the spoiler. There's that one. And then there's this one. Okay, so I think it was like that. I can't remember. I took away the stupid thing, my marker. But as you can see, no more rocking. No more rocking. Okay, that's what you need to. That's what the material is for, to make it look that way. So there you have it. You know, it looks pretty good. Better than the way it was before, I can tell you that much. Now this little gapping, I can live with that, you know. Now if you can't, you can go ahead and add a little bit of body filler on there and sand it down. Now here's a trick. I did add some body filler. As you can see, those are the areas where I added the body filler. So this is what it looks like. I haven't bolted this thing down yet. And what I'm talking about is I haven't added the screws that would secure this. And there right now, see that? It's not, I just wanted to show you what the material is when you put it all together, how it looks. So far so good. But it looks great. Looks very tight. It doesn't look ridiculous. the material really makes it look like it does belong on the car, as you can see. So far so good. I like the progress that I'm making so far on the spoiler, but there's a couple more things to do before we get this thing finalized. I'm going to show you how.